Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's remote control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you, Mr. Nice kind announcer. That's right. It's WEML-TV, Channel 77. And it's episode 289 of the show. It is June 10th, 2021, 5:48 p.m. And I am very happy to have done 3 videos. I think I had three videos. I do multiple videos per day. That's probably another reason why I'm able to reach 1,000 episodes really fast. And I managed to do that last year because I had 3 months off of work thanks to the crazy pandemic. So here we go, and everything else in between. So it is episode 289, and we're doing NXT UK Event Center for June the 10th, 2021. Tomorrow night is Friday night SmackDown 205 Live. I've already given my picks and predictions for this Sunday's NXT TakeOver in Your House 2021. 5 titles on the line in 4 matches. One match will have 2 titles on the line in that 6-man tag. Bronson Reed, the Colossal Godzilla himself, Mr. Bronson Reed, the Colossal Thick Boy, as I like to call him. He will be defending his North American title, teaming up with MSK. The tag team champions will defend their titles against Legado del Fantasma in a winner-take-all matchup. And the return of the $1 Million Championship will be on the line in the ladder match. Cameron Grimes, LA Knight, the battle for that title. But we're talking NXT UK. Walter decided to kick off the show, entering the BT Sports Studio ring. He cut a promo about how he is the longest reign in the modern day WWE era as the NXT UK Heavyweight Champion. Who is going to stop the big man Walter? I don't know who, but let me tell you something. Somebody has to be very sadistic enough. I believe the Rampage Brown Choke Coffee rivalry could solve that problem. Who knows? Who knows for sure? But one thing's for sure, Walter is one tough dude. And I think once he loses the NXT UK title and the borders can open up in the UK, I can safely say that Walter could come to the States. He could challenge Karrion Kross stateside, NXT stateside. Or he can go to SmackDown and try to upend Roman Reigns. Wouldn't that be great? He's going to need Bartel and Eichner to defend off the Usos. Imagine Imperium versus the Bloodline on SmackDown. Who knows? But as long as Walter's holding that NXT UK Heavyweight Championship, I don't think the man's going anywhere. Now, you gotta remember, bear in mind, too, I think a lot of wrestling fans are afraid to have some of these NXT superstars who have been indie darlings for a long time to be called up to the main roster for the creative team to bury them. And it is a scary thing. I'm kind of hoping that, the problem is the creative team is the problem, in my personal opinion. I think and they've hurt a lot of careers, and the rumor has that Aleister Black may end up being re-signed to the WWE. So who knows for sure what's going to happen there? There's rumors going around about that. Braun Strowman is yet to be unsigned somewhere, and who knows for sure what is going to happen. All I know is NXT TakeOver in Your House this Sunday on the Peacock TV network. Everywhere else, WWE Network. Who knows for sure? So we'll see what happens. Maybe Peacock TV is going to be on Samsung Smart TVs. Maybe I should look into that, see if I can do that while wait for Impact Wrestling to be on. Impact Wrestling is tonight, however. A lot of matches going down. Macklin will be making his debut pretty soon. So, and Macklin, used to know as Steve Cutler. Also, he is dating current Impact Knockouts champion Deonna Purrazzo. So a lot of things are happening there. So let's talk to NXT UK. Like I said, Walter enters the BT Sports Studio ring. He cut a promo on being how long his title reign. Like I said before, I think I went off on a tangent. about who's going to face Walter for the title. Teo, man, maybe new on the roster. Maybe he's not, or Eddie Dennis could get himself in the ring. I don't know if he's having an injury and acting as manager to the Symbiosis team of T-Bone and Primate. That's one team they need to look out for. Speaking of Symbiosis, I'll talk about them in a couple of moments here. Jordan Devlin arrives at the BT Sports Studio Arena having everything that he wanted, and he'll be next week. He will be a guest on Supernova Sessions, but he has a match. Meiko Satomura is getting ready for her championship matchup. And Subculture got a promo on Ginny and Joseph Connors. So it seems like there's a match I heard next week, and that's one of the mixed tag match. Ginny and Joseph Connors to take on the Subculture's team of Danny Luna and Flash Morgan Webster. Saxon Huxley, there he goes! There goes Saxon Huxley! That guy reminds me of the Berserker, for God's sakes. Took on Jordan Devlin one-on-one. You think now Saxon Huxley has the advantage over Devlin. Devlin's a former long reign of the NXT Cruiserweight title until Legado del Fantasma made sure that is ended. And Devlin did win the matchup after a hard-fought match. I got to take it up to Devlin. Excellent job there. Kaylee Ray gets ready for her title defense as well against Satomura. Going to be a heck of a matchup. Pretty Deadly joins Andy Shepherd and Nigel McGuinness on commentary as the next tag match comes up there. Gallows was talking to Sid Scala about trying out for singles competition as Joe Coffey's on a battle on a collision course with Rampage Brown. Sam Gradwell interrupts both Gallows and Sid Scala, and then Wolfgang calls dibs. So Wolfgang also will be facing Sam Gradwell. Sam Gradwell's funny. He calls everybody a yogurt. Hey, you yogurt! What's wrong with you? I can see Sam Gradwell being on the main roster and running his mouth. I can see him shutting some people up. Sam Gradwell's a nutcase. Well, the team of Andy Wild and Dan Maloney, which is a new team being put together, against Symbiosis. That's the team of T-Bone and Primate. As you know, Primate used to be partners with Wild Boar Mike Hitchman before they split up as the Hunt. And Eddie Dennis has put this new team together and called themselves Symbiosis. Like I said, time and time again, Eddie Dennis is like NXT UK's answer to Mr. Fuji. I mean, think about it. Devious-minded, very smart, very wise, and can fight. He always got this sick smile on his face. And Eddie Dennis, I got to admire that because, I think somebody like that can go a long way. And I think a little bit of Jake the Snake Roberts mixed in, I think, with the intelligence of the promos. And, you gotta watch out for Symbiosis. Eddie Dennis is a lethal dude, let me tell you. They did pick up the victory over Wild and Maloney. And then Teo, man, here's another guy who's about as sick-minded as freaking Eddie Dennis. They were talking about how, Oliver Carter, like, Ashton Smith's not family and all that. And he's sitting at a table by himself with 4 empty chairs at a dinner table. I'm like, who is this? Is this cat? This cat must be strange. There's one strange cat we're dealing with here. Teo Man says the eye knows everything. So Teo Man, he's from Germany, and I'll tell you one thing. This guy is a lethal dude, let me tell you. So, they, like I said, NXT UK's matches next week. Sam Gradwell going one-on-one with Wolfgang. Ginny and Joseph Connors took on Subculture's Danny Luna and Flash Morgan Webster. I think it's going to be a cool matchup. And Supernova Sessions with Jordan Devlin. Jordan Devlin's got a lot on his mind. We'll see what he has to say. So, Kaylee Ray and Meiko Satomura, Part 2 for the NXT UK Women's Championship. These two have been on a collision course, and they fought. Kaylee Ray gave Meiko Satomura like 5 or 6 or even 7 super kicks. And just like The Undertaker, Meiko Satomura keeps sitting up from these super kicks. So is she like the female version of The Undertaker? What's going on? This woman's not human. And this woman's totally nuts. And back and forth. Satomura tried to fight back and everything else. And Satomura hits the Death Valley driver on Kaylee Ray. And then all of a sudden she decided to finish her off with a Scorpio Rising kick. As she does. This woman is lethal. She's no joke in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you one thing. She's a veteran and been around a long time. I think Hikaru Shida can learn a thing or two from. Or even Asuka, or even Io Shirai or Sarai can learn a thing or two from Meiko Satomura. I think any Asuka could match Miko Satomura, to be honest with you. But in the end, Miko Satomura is pinned Kaylee Ray to become the new NXT UK Women's Champion. That means Kaylee Ray's forever champion is no more. Will Kaylee Ray come stateside and try her luck at the NXT stateside Women's Championship? Can the UK allow her to fly to the States? That will be a very interesting situation if she does come to the States. And that could be her next move. Look at Toni Storm. She was in NXT UK, being the NXT UK Women's Champion, comes to stateside, trying her luck on the NXT title. How about Rhea Ripley? NXT UK Women's Champion, came over to stateside, became the NXT Champion, and now she's on Raw as the Raw Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley don't play around, and neither will Toni Storm. Let me tell you something, but if Kaylee Ray comes over, that's stateside to NXT. I mean, NXT's got a lot of ladies on the roster, more than SmackDown, more than Raw. It's time for an even level playing field in the women's division, that's for sure. So, that is my take on the NXT UK Event Center. What happened on NXT UK? You can watch it on the Peacock Network. It was a crazy situation, to say the least. So, it's unbelievable. So that is it. That is all the time we have on this crazy show. Episode 289. We're almost there, man. 11 episodes left to 300. There's going to be lots of things going on, lots of changes happening. I may or may not make a few changes. Who knows for sure? Regardless of what happens next week, I will do my best to bring you everything and bring you everything as best I can. It's 6 o'clock. I don't know what the heck is going on. There's supposed to be a huge debate tonight. Jerome Latimer versus Thomas Willis in the debate of the Mortal Kombat 2021 movie. I have not seen it yet. I'm hoping it comes out on DVD so I can watch it. Also, next week, Power Rangers Dino Fury will move to Netflix. If you don't have a Netflix account, I suggest you get one if you're a Power Rangers fan and you want to see this new season. New episodes will be coming to Netflix as well, which is probably a good thing because I don't have to worry about, missing Power Rangers Dino Fury on Saturdays anymore. That could be that's another upside to everything else in life. NXT TakeOver in your house, though, this coming Sunday. SummerSlam will be on a Saturday this year. August the 21st, I believe. Let me check the calendar here. Well, people I'll probably look at the calendar and go, I can't do that. But the good thing is, got a calendar here. Let's see. July 20, okay. All right, yeah, 21st is on Saturday this year. So, July 24th, August 21st is on Saturday this year. So it'll be a lot of fun. So we'll see what happens. I know Everrise is going to have their usual show, which I like the show. Friend of the show, friend of the show, friend of the shirt, friend of the show. Who's going to get the chew of the week? Everrise is funny. Everrise is entertaining. I like them. All right, then. NXT UK Event Center for June the 10th, 2021 is up. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I will see you in episode 290. Until then, bless out.